In the kingdom of Enchantia, preparations were underway for one of the most exciting events of the year, the Festival of Garlands. Every autumn, the kingdom celebrated the changing of the seasons by decorating the palace and the village with beautiful, magical garlands. These weren't just any garlands, they were enchanted to sparkle with vibrant colors, and each one carried a blessing for the people of the kingdom. The garlands symbolized harmony, love, and happiness, and they were made with great care by the royal family and villagers alike. This year, Princess Sofia was especially excited because Queen Miranda had asked her to take charge of creating the royal garlands for the first time. It was a big responsibility, and Sofia wanted to make sure everything was perfect. Sofia's stepsisters, Amber and James, were also eager to help. While Amber was focused on making the garlands as beautiful as possible, James wanted to add some fun twists, like making the garlands glow in the dark. Sofia thought both ideas were wonderful, but something was still missing. She wanted the garlands to be not just beautiful and fun but magical in a way that would leave everyone in awe. As Sofia sat in the palace garden, thinking about how to make the garlands truly special, her best friend Clover hopped up beside her. "Whatcha thinking about, Sofia?" Clover asked, nibbling on a carrot. "I'm in charge of making the royal garlands this year, and I want them to be amazing," Sofia said with a sigh. "But I can't figure out how to make them magical enough." Clover thought for a moment. "Why don't you ask someone who knows a thing or two about magic? Like, maybe the fairies are one of your magical friends." Sofia's face lit up. "That's a great idea. The fairies always know how to add a touch of magic." Sofia hurried to the Royal Prep Academy, where her fairy teachers, Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather, lived. The fairies had taught Sofia many things about magic, and she knew they would have the perfect advice. When Sofia arrived, the three fairies were busy organizing their own garlands for the festival. "Hello, Sofia dear," Flora greeted her warmly. "What brings you here today?" Sofia explained her dilemma. "I want the royal garlands to be special this year, but I don't just want them to be beautiful. I want them to have real magic, something that will make everyone in Enchantia feel the joy of the festival." Fauna smiled kindly. "Ah, you want more than just enchantment. You want the garlands to carry a message of love and happiness." "That's exactly it," Sofia said excitedly. Merryweather fluttered her wings and said, "Well, you've come to the right place. But the magic you're looking for isn't something that can be simply cast with a spell. The most powerful magic comes from within." "What do you mean?" Sofia asked, curious. Flora nodded. "The secret to creating truly magical garlands is to fill them with the love and joy you want to share with the kingdom. You see, the garlands you weave with your heart will sparkle with the kind of magic that can't be seen but only felt." Sofia thought about this for a moment. "So, if I focus on the happiness I want to bring to others while I'm making the garlands, they'll carry that magic." "Exactly," said Fauna. "The garlands will glow with the love and care you put into them." With a new sense of purpose, Sofia thanked the fairies and hurried back to the palace. She explained everything to Amber and James, who were just as excited to make the garlands magical in a new way. "We're not just making garlands to decorate the palace," Sofia said. "We're making them to share the spirit of the festival with everyone." Amber, who loved making things beautiful, decided to craft garlands out of the most delicate and colorful flowers she could find in the royal garden. James, ever the prankster, suggested adding little surprises like jingling bells and glowing stones to make the garlands even more fun. Sofia loved both ideas and began weaving her own garlands using ribbons, leaves, and enchanted crystals from the forest. As they worked together, Sofia remembered what the fairies had told her. She focused on all the good wishes she wanted to pass on to her family and the people of Enchantia. With each knot she tied and each flower she placed, Sofia thought about the joy and harmony the festival would bring. The next day, the palace courtyard was abuzz with excitement as everyone gathered to see the royal garlands. Sofia, Amber, and James hung the garlands around the palace entrance, each one glowing softly in the afternoon light. As the villagers arrived, they admired the beautiful designs and the delicate details that had gone into each garland. But the real magic began when the sun set. As twilight fell, the garlands began to sparkle with an enchanting glow. The colors shifted gently, from soft pinks and blues to vibrant golds and greens. It was as if the garlands were alive, breathing with the rhythm of the festival. And just as Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather had promised, the garlands weren't just beautiful, they carried a warmth that filled everyone's hearts. The villagers marveled at the sight. "It's like the garlands are glowing with happiness," one of them said. "I feel like these garlands are bringing us all closer together," another added. Even Amber, who usually focused on appearances, could sense the deeper magic in the air. Sofia, these garlands are more than just pretty, they really are special. Sofia smiled. That's because we made them with love. We thought about all the joy we wanted to share with the kingdom, and that's what made them magical. As the festival continued, everyone danced beneath the enchanted garlands, laughter and music filling the air. The garlands swayed gently with the breeze, their soft glow illuminating the happy faces of the villagers. But the most surprising part of the night came when Sofia noticed something strange happening. The garlands seemed to sparkle even more brightly whenever someone nearby smiled or shared a kind word. It was as if the garlands were responding to the love and joy in the air, growing more magical with each moment. Curious, Sofia approached one of the garlands and gently touched it. To her amazement, it shimmered with warmth and light, almost like it was alive. That's the magic of kindness, said a familiar voice behind her. It was Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather, who had come to see the festival. When you fill something with love, that love grows and spreads, touching everyone around it. Sofia's heart swelled with pride. The garlands weren't just beautiful decorations, they were a symbol of the kindness and joy that made Enchantia such a special place. As the festival drew to a close, the villagers and the royal family gathered in the palace courtyard to give thanks for the wonderful celebration. Queen Miranda stood before the crowd, her voice filled with pride. This year's Festival of Garlands has been more magical than ever, she said, and we have Princess Sofia and her siblings to thank for creating such beautiful and meaningful garlands. They remind us that the true magic of this festival is not in the decorations, but in the love and happiness we share with one another. The crowd erupted into applause, and Sofia blushed, feeling both proud and humbled. After the festival, as the moon rose high in the sky, Sofia and her family sat together beneath the still glowing garlands. The night air was cool, and the soft rustling of the leaves mixed with the gentle hum of the enchanted garlands swaying above them. Thank you for letting me take charge of the garlands this year, Mom, Sofia said quietly to Queen Miranda. Queen Miranda smiled and put her arm around Sofia. You did something truly special, Sofia. The garlands are beautiful, but what makes them truly magical is the love you put into them. Sofia looked up at the twinkling garlands, feeling a sense of peace and happiness wash over her. The Festival of Garlands had been everything she had hoped for, and more. She had learned that the real magic wasn't in spells or enchanted objects, but in the kindness and love that brought people together. As Sofia drifted off to sleep that night, the garlands above her shimmered softly, carrying her dreams on the gentle breeze of the enchanted night. And so, the Festival of Garlands became an even more cherished tradition in Enchantia, reminding everyone that the most powerful magic of all comes from the heart. The end.